Mission failed.
Yo, welcome back boys, my name is Product Zeus, and guys, welcome to the third installment of our Borderlands Versus series. So boys, in today's video, we're going to be looking at two Jacob legendary revolvers that I guess you could say use two very different playstyles. So if you haven't worked it out boys, the guns we're going to be looking at in today's video are the Unforgiving and the Maggie. Now before I made this video guys, I had only really got the Maggie. I had the Unforgiving twice, the second time including literally yesterday, but the Maggie I've had quite a few times, so I've had a lot of time to kind of get to use the Maggie and basically see what it can do on Borderlands 3 compared to its Borderlands 2 counterpart. So I knew that I really enjoyed using the Maggie and that it was a very good revolver, but I knew absolutely nothing about the Unforgiving and I wanted to kind of try it out. So with that being said guys, I think it's only fair that we start this off with a look at the Unforgiving. Sorry to interrupt the video boys, but really quickly, we are incredibly close to 600 subscribers, so if you do want to make me the happiest lad in the world and join the Zeus boys, please consider dropping down a like and a subscribe, and it'll mean the absolute world to me. So basically what this gun is guys, is a package of an incredibly long barrel, sniper scopes, a very slow fire rate, and a high damage, and the reason that is basically because instead of it used as a pistol, it wants to be used as more of a sniper. And if you're wondering what I mean by that guys, the way you would use this pistol is basically the same way you would use the Jacob sniper, the monocle. If you don't know what the monocle is guys, it's essentially a bolt action sniper rifle from Jacob's as well, with an incredibly high critical hit damage. So that's why I'm saying it's going to take a lot different playstyle to use this high damaging from far away sniper pistol compared to like a Maggie which you kind of mash, if you know what I mean. So, I'll tell you what I think of this gun personally guys. So when I got this gun, I basically didn't even give it a second chance. I saw its slow fire rate and didn't think anything of it and just got rid of it. But second time round, I thought, you know what, I'll give it a chance. Now, straight off the bat, I'd probably say your best bet is to use this gun with a critical hit damage build flak. Basically what you're going to want to do with this gun as Amara is use her face grasp ability and her chaining skills. Now using the chaining skills and this gun's ability to ricochet a bullet on a critical, if you get that one shot crit on an enemy, you can do that to up to as many enemies as you have phase grasp. So if we take a quick look at this gun's stats to get us started, as you can see I have the Dastardly Unforgiven. The damage is just 819, so a base, no multipliers, an accuracy of 63%, a handling of 57%, a reload time of 1.9, a fire rate of 1.21, a magazine size of 5, you got the red text, it's a hell of a thing, I'd probably botch that, and then obviously you do have that insane critical hit damage boost with the plus 384% of critical hit damage, the minus 31% weapon damage, the plus 50% weapon accuracy, the plus 15% reload speed, a whopping plus 60% melee damage for you melee build lads out there. Obviously you get the weapon zoom with the sniper scope, and then you get the Jacob's critical hit ricochet one bullet at the nearest enemy. So essentially just from looking at the weapon card, there isn't anything that kind of jumps out at us and says this is going to win over the Maggie, but if you look at the weapon's abilities, that 384% critical hit damage is what kind of, if you didn't guess, makes this gun so special. Now it does have a very low accuracy compared to the monocle sniper rifle, which is a 99%er, so you kind of do realize that when you're going for those critical hits, but the scope isn't as zoomed in and nowhere near as sensitive, so you can kind of make up for that. So if you've never seen a Borderlands Versus video guys, essentially what we do is we always do the same kind of test. We take these guns through Athena's, we take it through the Proving Grounds, and we go and kill Chewie. Now the Chewie test kind of determines its boss level, and essentially this gun really struggled with Chewie. It basically killed him very slowly. It could have just been down to me not hitting the critical hits properly, but that is down to the gun itself, because if a gun does rely on just critical hits, then is it the best gun for you? Now come to say that guys, the Proving Grounds armored robot boss, you're going to really see why this gun does need its critical hits. You're going to see I get a lot of body shots which just tickles the enemy, and then when I get that one critical hit, its entire health goes down to 0. Now as far as aesthetics go guys, it looks very good. It comes with these very cool sniper scopes, a bayonet, kind of like Bowie knife from the bottom, a long barrel. Obviously it kind of depends on what preset you get, but this is the one I have. Kind of overall look, you get this kind of nice like tint on it with some engravings. It's a decent looking gun guys. So essentially, let's just jump into the Maggie and see what we got going on over there boys. Okay guys, so this is the Maggie. This gun, if you didn't know, was also from Borderlands 2, a very incredible strong revolver. It came with many different presets and many different different sizes and did loads of different things. And essentially, to give you a rundown, it's basically a legendary masher pistol. Now, if you don't know what a masher pistol is, guys, it's essentially a pistol that shoots multiple bullets in each shot. So straight off the bat, in my opinion at least, I think this Maggie looks incredibly better than the one from Borderlands 2. It's got this really cool pink camo which makes it like shine from all the other Jacobs revolvers. It comes with my favourite sights in Borderlands history. It's really nice, and it's an overall good gun. I've noticed this pistol goes incredibly well with any character, a good Amara, a good crit flak build, a good Mose, a good Zane. It's a good gun to have in your inventory nonetheless. So I think if we just jump into this gun stats, guys, and from there we can talk more about it. So as you can see, I have the Dastardly Maggie. The damage is already noticeably better with a 501 times 6, so the base damage is incredibly good, and don't forget that's for each projectile. So the damage is 501 times 6, accuracy 37%, so quite low, handling 54%, reload time a 1.8, fire rate 1155, so a lot faster, a magazine size of 9, the red text and Monty's wife don't take no guff, a minus 58% weapon damage, but you don't notice that at all, I would say, a plus 21 critical hit damage, a minus 35 weapon accuracy, a plus 19% reload speed, obviously a little bit of zoom, and again that critical hit ricochets one bullet at the nearest enemy. So if I uploaded this video about a month ago, guys, a lot of people would have come in and straight away said the Unforgiven with no shred of a doubt. But essentially what the Maggie did for itself is it managed to pick itself quite a decent buff over the last couple weeks. And as someone that got the Maggie to drop in the first week of launch and someone that got one the other day, you can definitely notice that incredible buff. This buff makes the Maggie my 4th slot in basically any of my builds. It's a very good reliable pistol that you always know is what's going to do. It's basically going to put an incredible amount of lead down the range, do a lot of damage, and if not, you can switch back to your main gun. So if we just list off some pros and cons, so as far as base damage goes, it's got a higher damage than the Unforgiven by quite a lot. Now obviously it hasn't got anywhere near the amount of critical hit damage, but you can probably get close to that area, and if not, it does have an incredibly fast fire rate to say the least. The gun does shoot an incredible amount of bullets in one shot, giving you an amazing kind of like bullet ammo ratio, if that makes sense. And obviously it is incredibly user friendly. So guys, I think I'm gonna give this to the Maggie. And for multiple different reasons. Yes, with the Unforgiven, you just have to change your playstyle. It depends what character you can do, and you can do a lot of damage. But when it comes to the type of video, guys, I like to kind of choose the gun that's going to give everyone all around the best experience. Now, I think for the Maggie, you can do like a reasonable amount of damage with any character and any build. So that's going to be my opinion, guys. If you do disagree with me, or you do agree with me, or basically just want to mention something, go ahead and leave it in the comment section, guys, because I will answer you straight away. I really do hope you enjoyed the 3rd installment to our Borderlands Versus series, guys. I love making it. You guys seem to enjoy it as well. You guys are absolutely killing it. But that's essentially going to be it, guys. So if you are new around here and you enjoyed the content, please consider going ahead and leaving a like and subscribing, because it does mean the absolute world to me. I hope you have an absolute amazing rest of your day wherever you are. I love you all, and guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.